hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to you guys with another video. So in this video, you guys are going to be talking about Chris Brown versus Usher. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard this news, I was a little bit disappointed because Chris Brown and Tiana Taylor made a really fire track called Don't Disturb. Please don't disturb. Please don't. Had her moaning throughout the track. Talking about, come on now, like, it's just really, really sad that he really would come at her like that. Apparently, the reason why he was mad is because she backed out of the AMA awards. Apparently, I'm guessing he's thinking that she had some sort of pull for that happening, but that's never going to be the case because I don't think it was up to her. A guy even came out that was in charge of that decision, basically said, yes, I'm the reason why the show got pulled and the performance got pulled. So there was a video that leaked that showed Usher trying to break up an argument between him and Tiana. So I guess he was yelling at her all types of BMZ. Usher and Chris Brown got into a heated argument last night, which apparently led to some sort of scuffle that got violent outside. And TMZ has a video that led up to a video that was happening outside. We're not trying to see the video that. And where is Iman? Where is he? Because I feel like when Iman get a hold of you, Chris Brown, he gonna stick his long foot so far up your ass, you're not gonna be able to dance. Okay? Because we know Iman's a big, tall dude, right? So they said, check out this footage we obtained, which we're told was taken very early Saturday morning at the State Rock City Roller Rink in Vegas, where Chris Brown celebrating his 34th birthday among celebrity pals. Mind you, Usher was hosting his birthday. So for you to allegedly jump somebody that's celebrating you just shows you that he's off the powder donuts. I've always said that I think Chris Brown is one of the celebrities that takes powder donuts the most. I remember you went on a YouTube channel. You basically said that you were, and I'm talking about B of Bobby, I love you, period. Okay? I remember you said that you were Chris Brown's weed man. Did you ever grab powder donuts for him? Because that's what it's giving. All right, they said, while Usher and company sang to Chris earlier in the evening, while everything was fine, things got ugly in the weird hours of the morning. Tell us that Chris was attempting to talk to Tiana Taylor, which was also in attendance, sitting on a bench. So from the picture we see, she was really minding her business. And you're calling her all types of B. She was probably texting him on like, man, if you don't get this crackhead up out my face, you know he's trying to fight me, right? I have too many roles that I have to memorize. I just got into acting. I quit music. I don't want any part of this niggatry. Okay? I'm just wondering, though, if they weren't in good terms, why is she there? Was she not aware that they were not on good terms? Because I don't see her being the type of person to show up to a party for someone that doesn't like her. You get what I'm saying? She doesn't seem like that type of girl. So I really feel like she was caught off guard and she was probably shocked that he felt some type of way. What I really think Chris is mad about is she probably didn't come out in support of him not being able to perform at the AMAs. And he felt some type of way about that. Like basically her speaking out like, oh, he should be able to perform, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. That's what it's giving. But it still doesn't give him the right to do that. Chris Brown, to me, is like one of the dumbest celebrities because everything he does just further and further proves that that whole Rihanna incident wasn't a fluke. That is something that's in his nature. Why he doesn't try to stray away from the powder donuts to me is a shock. And the people around him and his team really need to have some sort of intervention with him and be like, hey, you have an issue. You need to stop. Because the reason why I'm allegedly claiming that he's on the powder donuts, physically, he does not look the same. You can kind of tell when somebody's off of something. And I don't know if it's powder donuts, but it's something powdered. That's just what I'm alleging. I'm sorry. Like, come on now. Like, let's keep it a buck. All right. TMZ said our eyewitness, who says that they're present for this, tells us they saw Usher go behind a string of charter buses that are parked in the lot where Chris and his crew were at. We're told in a short time later, Usher emerged with what happened to be a bloody nose. Okay, so Usher came behind that bus talking about, "There goes my baby, ooh, ooh, behind me. You know just how to fuck a party up." And next thing you know, he ended up with a bloody nose, which is really messed up because Usher doesn't even seem like the fighting type. All right, he seems like the type that if somebody tries to fight him, he tries to talk it out and make it make the situation better and make it to where the situation is peaceful. All right, so TMZ goes on and says, unclear if he went to the hospital or if a police report was filed. We reached out to Vegas Metro, who haven't heard anything of even remotely resembling this being called in. Meanwhile, Usher, Tiana, and Chris have all been radio silent this morning, with none of them having anything to say, confirming or denying a report put out by Hollywood and Lot, which broke the news of the fight between the two R&B stars / friends. Shout out to Jason Lee, okay? One thing about it, the devil works hard, but Jason Lee and his Jerry Curl works harder, right? The thing is, though, if I were Usher, I wouldn't even press charges on him. I would just cut you off completely. I would tell everybody that's cool with me, that's friends with you, to stop fucking with you. I'm telling you, like, that to me would hurt him the most, because it's like you ruin a good friendship over powdered donuts. Because why else would you and your team jump him? Because if, let's say he makes you walk away from the situation, you guys both go outside, Tiana's nowhere near in sight, what's the purpose in jumping him? Usher doesn't pose a threat. Usher's like 100 pounds soaking wet. Really? But I want to read something else. Now, B. Scott, her report of it, to me, it's some conflicting stories, okay? There's some inconsistencies in your stories, right? She claimed a lot of stuff that TMZ did not kind of mention, all right? So B. Scott says apparently Tiana was involved in the performance in some capacity, but pulled out last minute due to other obligations. And Chris felt like that was a big reason as to why the performance ultimately got canceled. I don't think that's the case. It's not like Tiana was going to be singing, girl. She was probably dancing and helping doing the creative directing of the performance. If you guys don't know, Lotto hired Tiana as her creative director. Let me find out, girl, you dipped on Chris for Big Lotto. Listen, when Chris saw Tiana at his party, he approached her to air out his grievances and tell her to leave. Tiana made it clear that Chris's behavior was out of line and told him that he was on one, suggesting that he was under the influence of something. I told y'all them powdered donuts. Hashtag powdered donuts. Make sure you guys cop the merch. All right. Chris didn't take too well to Tiana's pushback, and the viral altercation escalated, prompting Usher to step in and to defend Tiana. So from what TMZ says, they never mentioned anything of Tiana saying that he was on one. But from what B. Scott says, she is claiming that Tiana was basically like, you on one, like you doing too much, you need to relax. All right. But the stories line up to where Usher followed Chris. Now, Usher, this is where he kind of got it messed up, okay? You made a song called Climax, girl. So you should know when the situation's about to climax and get a little hard. So you should have went the other direction and take your ass home. I think that's where he kind of slipped up when it came to that. All right. Like I said, if I was Usher, I wouldn't press charges. I would just cut you off. I'm the king of doing that. So it's like that's where you really hit him where it hurts. When somebody hurts you, don't even like get your leak box. Sometimes the leak box isn't worth the leak box. The best leak box sometimes is to cut off the leak box. Okay. That to me is one of the greatest leak box. All right. Leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about the whole situation? I know Usher was probably running down boots after he got that bloody nose. He's probably running down like Big Biggie, like when Stunner Girl was chasing her.
My hands fucked up. Are you serious? Yo, are you serious? Are you serious? My hands fucked up. Are you serious? Yo, are you serious? Are you serious?
Okay, let me know what you guys think down below about this topic. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Usher should press charges? Do you guys think he should just let it go? Leave your comments down below. We are out, babies.
No personal thing.